Zero, when does the next round start?
What?
So, yeah, I'm gonna skip to where it gets to different stuff's being said right here, and then in the video probably. So, or not in the video, but end it to where I'm gonna end it whenever it on my side, and you're gonna get a skip. That's what you're gonna see. It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait. Really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
I don't know how to say that, is what Dio is saying.
Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs, and Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
And then I'm gonna skip all that. And then I'm going to just let this play out as I end the video, as I just make a time skip. So yeah, with that, see you in a minute, or a second. Okay, where should I go? None of them are blacked out, so I wonder if anything's gonna be different. Well, they should be, because this is a brand new way, so let's see. Go to the lounge, why not? Get some drinks, lay around on the couch, look at the weird planets and all that. The moon.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Oh, hey, Phi. Fancy meeting you here.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What is this? The girls' lounge? No offense or anything, but a lot of girls in here. What do you mean? What do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar? A sofa? And 3 ladies. Hello, angels. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
Why do you look happy like that? Asking me that? You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much as that sounds like... Wait, what? As much fun as that sounds like... That sounds horribly wrong, actually. As much as fun... Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like... Did that like have to be there? Anyways, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't a really good time to be getting wasted. I mean, we're trapped in a building with only one exit that it's gonna be closing. Like, opening and closing one time.
Really?
Yes, really.
It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
I don't like alcohol. You've got a point. No, she doesn't.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. You better be. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while. But now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went away before, anyway. Why is everyone putting their hands down? Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. Oh, I remember that. I had that today, actually. And then, when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. Not that kind of feeling, just kind of get that falling asleep sort of feeling. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah! Exactly!
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? What, it can't... What the... I press up, and it does that. But I press, down, and it does that. That makes total sense. Yeah, go to the crew quarters. Check and see what's going on there.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
That poster. But y'all already saw that. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
That poster? Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Oh! Huh. Oh. That's a book about a meow cats. A meow cats? That's hard to say.
A meowt?
Oh. Sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. It's a secret to everyone except for anyone that's read that, gold file. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
Why are you so stunned? Oh, right, you're me. Kinda. I don't know. Just... Do you do that too, Kay?
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Phi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Oh. Such a kid. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyouji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Yeah, I remember that. Lunar eclipse? You know about that too. Don't even think about questioning that.
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah. We did find something.
Why are you looking down?
Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay. I got it right here. Just a second.
And then we are being told about Radical 6 again. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it, since I've read this many times before. Radical 6 infection spreads cure. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. Oh, really? It's not like, yeah, you've never heard this before. But where? You know where! Okay, maybe you don't, but you've explored like every single other way, except haven't finished all the ways yet, but pretty close. And why? Because you've explored other ways of... Never mind. Just never mind.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Well, I don't think there's any reason for us to get all worried about it. We should just hurry up and try to find out how to get out of here.
Quark has a point. If we want to know what's going on outside, the fastest way to find out is by going outside.
Yeah, you're right.
Good! Mr. K and I will keep searching the cabins then. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll go somewhere else. Like the only other place I can go.
Okay.
Then we will see you later.
Bye-bye. Later. I stepped out of the cabin we'd been in and headed toward the small hallway. Now, where to next? Do you really have to ask that, Sigma? There was only one other place I hadn't gone. Yeah, that's why you didn't have to ask that. You also don't have to show me a selection. You should just say, let's go to the infirmary. So, hi, Alice. This is the infirmary, huh?
What are you doing here?
It was the last place to go. Shut up and just go somewhere else, 'cause I've explored everywhere else so far. So you can do it. Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
I told you to blame Phi.
Oh, come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyouji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side?
Thank you, Tenmyouji.
I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it.
Jeez. I don't remember you being this spastic with, every other way.
Why would you care? You've got what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less?
Wow. Wow.
I'm not like you.
Wow. Kind of glad I did pick Betray, actually, if you're gonna be such a jackass about it.
I'm still young. I
Oh,
want to live a long life.
well, good for you. But you don't have to be a jackass about it. Jeez.
There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Oh yeah, you really want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes, even though you're barely wearing a shirt.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
I know, right, Tenmyouji?
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated.
I don't believe you. I think you got a bunch of happy rainbows and all that good stuff going around in your head.
But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is...
Avenge my father's murder.
Now see, if you would have said that in the first place, maybe I would have given a little more heart to that. But no, wear gorgeous clothes, which you're not even wearing much of a shirt, and all that other stuff, bunch of frickin'...
That's what I have to do.
Yeah, okay, now I feel a little bad. What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning...
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say. But it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Everyone is staring each other down.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one. I mean, you don't look like one at all.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep 'em guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
I think it's obvious.
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No.
Liar.
She has nothing to do with my work.
Liar.
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Oh, sure. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
a desert.
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
Well, we got plenty of time. Why don't you go ahead and tell it? No one likes that idea.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because you made some bullcrap comments before, that's why.
That doesn't seem fair to me.
Seems perfectly fair when you're acting like a little, prissy girl.
How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyouji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark?
That's pretty personal.
You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
You do know when you say it like that, it's pretty much, you know him, personally, very personally. Not like we already know what he's connected to you and all that.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
He does have a point there.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
We already... Oh, so you're a professional killing killer, but that's just your side job. You're really a circus ringleader. You're a circus ringleader, but your side job is killing and being probably one of the top people of the Myrmidons. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal.
Just because you're wearing that getup, don't make you a ringleader.
I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but...
So he has a kid at at his home, but he's also a circus ringleader, and part of the Myrmidons, and yeah, frickin' making crap up as he go.
My father died at a young age.
Oh,
I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
oh, sure, sure.
My old man was a trapeze artist.
Oh, you want to do some trapeze stuff for us?
He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still.
Oh, I feel so bad about your made-up father.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
Yeah, he sure did take it too far. So far that he wiped himself out of existence. Oh, wait.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
So you got kidnapped. How old are you again?
Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
I think everyone's saying that's a bunch of poppycock.
Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I really can't say for sure about Kay, since I haven't even seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. Or yourself. Or something.
Just who is he anyway?
He's an evil twin. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student.
You think?
At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Would be?
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
A lot of
Well,
weird.
I know a little about Luna.
That was awkward. You know what?
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
Yeah, we already know this.
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi.
Who is Phi?
She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Just that she's very mysterious and doesn't like to take crap from anyone. I mean, when she owes me something, she's like, I don't want to owe you crap and all that sort of stuff.
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. So, basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective? A waitress? A garbage collector? An elementary school kid? A nurse? And a circus ringleader? Plus 2 total mysteries. Are we playing, Clue? Are we playing Clue here? What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. Suddenly.
There you are!
Yep, here I am!
You have to come with me!
What's wrong?
We found something really bad in the crew quarters!
But I was just there.
Something?
Bad.
Just hurry! It'll make sense when you see it.